So God has been telling me to share my testimony for quite a while, honestly, probably a year. But I don't like to talk about it. I just don't like to talk about it. It's hard for me to talk about. So I've been putting it off and avoiding it, but I'm like, whatever. If it'll help somebody else, then I'll do it, even in my discomfort. So basically, I was raised in church, and I read, my Bible here and there. I believed in God, but I didn't follow Jesus. I didn't really understand Jesus and what he had done for me and everyone. I'm so nervous to talk about this. I really don't like to talk about it. I don't like to relive it. It was like the worst time in my life, so this was in like 2020 or 2021, something around that. I had gotten really bitter at my in-laws. I don't even know why. I honestly think I was kind of being fed lies from someone I was hanging out with. Just they could never show like proof of what my mother-in-law said, or just tried to stir the pot with my father-in-law. And I just got really bitter, and all we would do, me and this person, all we would do is gossip, and talk about it, and stir in it, and stew in it, and that bitterness just grew and grew and grew, because I wasn't talking to them. I was just believing everything that was getting said to me and gossiping about it. Started to resent and literally hate my in-laws. So that literally led to me keeping my daughter from my mother-in-law. I think it was like 6 months, 5 months, something like that, that I was just like, and I wasn't doing it out of good intentions. I was doing it because I was bitter and I wanted to hurt her in that way, which is hard for me to say, and I'm really sorry about it. To just proof that it's not always the mother-in-laws. I see a bunch of stuff on TikTok saying, my mother-in-law, my mother-in-law. You're probably the issue too. Maybe not always, but it's not always mother-in-laws. Sometimes it's daughter-in-laws. I refused to let her see my daughter. I would let my father-in-law see my daughter, but I would not let her, literally just because I wanted to hurt her. It was just so bad. It was so bad. I was so mean. I was so evil, so mean. I just let this bitterness grow and grow, and it completely corrupted my heart. Completely. One night I decided that I was going to start doing tarot card readings and watching like fortune tellers and all these people, asking them what my in-laws thought of me, because I was like obsessed with wanting to know, like, because I was being told all these horrible things that were growing my bitterness, and I don't know, I just became obsessed with knowing what was inside their head. And I was getting told these things by the people reading the tarot cards, and that's when things got really, really bad for me, like really bad. The resentment grew and grew. My heart got so cold, it got so hateful. I literally remember wishing death on all my husband's family. Like, I did not care about them. I would call his family names, really, really bad names, to his face. I threatened him that if he took my daughter to see his mom, that I don't even remember, like, I was just mad. I would just, every night would be a different fight. So I would constantly start fights with my husband, and just curse him out. I mean, verbally abusive. I would hear demons growl at me during the day. I still remember it to this day. I would see demons in my dream. I was getting tormented at night. It got so bad that I didn't want to go to sleep. and I would put like scriptures around my bed that I would look up online. I'd put them on my bed so I don't have to be scared, or hoping that it would help. It didn't. I still remember this one dream that I had. I was like walking through this door, and there was this demon sitting in it, like just standing there. And he knew I knew he was there, but I was trying to act like I didn't know he was there, and I was trying to walk around him. And so like I was walking like really quietly. He wasn't looking at me, but we both knew that I knew he was there. I still remember that feeling. And I had walked, and I opened the door on the other side, and I opened it, and I walked into my grandma's living room, and I said, like, please help me, please help me, please help me, they're gonna take me, I need help. And like right after I was crying out, this light like appeared, and my grandma and my mom like walked out, which I believe it was which I believe were angels that were taking the form of them. They had come through this light, and they were saying, you can't have her, you need to leave in Jesus' name, she belongs to God, like just. And I woke up, and a dream was terrifying. But yeah, things got really bad for me. I literally think like my eyes were probably black. I was so hateful, I was so evil. I just completely let it consume me. And like I said, the fights between my husband were really bad. He had to leave. He said he was gonna leave and take my daughter and get out. And I mean, I had no mercy. I had no sympathy. I was completely a different person. If you know me now, if my family knows me now, and even his family knows me now, and I've never told them this, and I don't think that they like would think I would be that way, like, because if you know me now, I'm not like that at all. I have my moments, but I'm not perfect, but I'm not like that. And well, it went on for a long time, and one night my husband and I had talked about divorce, and I don't know, that kind of just like pulled something in me, and that was like eye-opening for me. I just couldn't believe we had gotten to that point, and that it had gotten so bad. And the sad thing about this is I wanted out. I really did want out of this. I prayed. I don't remember if I prayed, but I wanted out of this. I really did. But no matter how much I tried to get out of it, like I couldn't get out of it. I would do it. I would do something bad, or just be mean to my child, or be mean to my husband, and I would feel such shame and guilt afterwards that I literally hated myself, but I could not get out of it. I could not stop doing it. Got to the point where I started hearing like thoughts in my head saying like they would be better without you, they would be better off without you. So after we kind of had that conversation, I went into my bathroom and I bawled my eyes out, and I was so hopeless. I literally thought I was too far gone. I thought no one could help me. I didn't think God could help me. I was bawling my eyes out, and I remember I still have this image in my head of me looking in the mirror, and I'm seeing my red eyes, and I'm just saying, I hate you. I hate you. I want to die. I hate you. I want to die. And I remember just looking around, and I was like thinking about my options, and I was still having the thoughts of like, they would be better without you, you should literally die. And I had like fallen on my knees, and I had cried out, and I said, I hate you, God. I hate you. You left me. You left me when I need you. I hate you. And right after I yelled that to him, and it just went, I heard the voice of God say, I will never leave you or forsake you. And as soon as I heard that, I felt God's presence enter the room, and it was just complete peace and complete love. I had gone completely numb. I couldn't feel any of the shame. I couldn't feel any of the guilt. I was just completely like, I wasn't crying anymore. I was just stone, like I wasn't crying. I just felt complete peace, complete safety, complete love. And I just sat in it. And then after I was done sitting in it, or like after, a thought popped in my head to go look up that scripture, because I knew it was in the Bible, I'll never leave you or forsake you. So I went into my room and I dug through my boxes, and I got my Bible that I bought when I was literally 12. I haven't read it in years, and I just read the Bible the entire night. I just sat in my room and read it, and that's when I just fell so in love with Jesus, and he started to change my heart. And it didn't happen overnight. It was a slow process. I still made lots of mistakes, and I had to, it wasn't just like my bitterness was gone and my resentment was gone, but I was just spending time with him, and the more time I spent with him, the more those things started to wash away. And he completely changed me, and he rescued me, and I didn't deserve it at all. Like, I'm honestly surprised that he didn't just kill me. That's what I deserved. And that story really, truly, it teaches me how to love others, which I'm still not great at, but because after I said those horrible things to him, and I yelled at him and I blamed him, he did not point his finger at me. He just comforted me. He just showed me his love for me. And that's why I fell so in love with him, because he had rescued me. After that, I was always with my Bible. I was always spending time with him. My husband actually told me like last year that, because we went through a thing, which is his testimony, I can share it sometime, or he can share it with me, but he just did not want to hear about God, and he would roll his eyes at me. And so it was just another thing we had to kind of go through after that, but because I always wanted to talk about Jesus and he didn't want to. And he recently told me that it was because he was jealous, because all I wanted to do was spend time with Jesus. But he saved me, so I was very grateful, and I never experienced a love like that. So if you're going through bitterness, or you're just having problems like that, you're stuck in resentment, or you're stuck in shame and guilt, and you don't know how to get out, just call out to Jesus or message me and I'll help you, because I know what it's like to be so low and so lost that, like, honestly, if Jesus hadn't have rescued me and showed me mercy that day, I would probably be dead, because I could not live with the guilt or shame or the pain I was feeling anymore, and I was completely hopeless. I didn't have any hope. So I hope this can help somebody, because I know so many people struggle with bitterness and resentment, and gossiping. If you gossip, stop gossiping. It will only lead to bitterness and resentment. Talk and communicate with each other. Don't believe something about someone just because it's told to you. Go to them and forgive and love. Because no one's perfect, and we all have our struggles, and we all have our baggage, and we all make mistakes, and we're all horrible people that deserve death, but Jesus died for us. So none of us are good people, and we're all gonna do things to each other. We're all gonna hurt each other, and we're all going to do wrong things. Show grace, show mercy to people.